Hello guys, what is going on? It is Mr. Epalanga again, your chemistry teacher, Julino. So today we will continue with our study on temperature, and today we will learn how to convert from degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, from degrees Fahrenheit to Kelvin, from Kelvin to degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? Okay, so guys, uh, we have this formula, okay? We have this formula that will be used to convert from Kelvin to degrees Celsius, or from Celsius, degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, okay? Now, the formula is Tc over 100 equal to Tf minus 32 divided by 180. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, this is what we have, and of course from this formula we can isolate. If we multiply both sides by 100, then we'll have 100 times Tc divided by 100 equals to 100 times Tf minus 32 over 180. Okay, then we simplify this. We'll have Tc equal to 100 times Tf minus 32 over 180. Now, from this equation, we will be able to calculate Tc once Tf is known, is given. Now, Tc, of course, is temperature in degrees Celsius or degrees centigrade, and Tf is the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. So let's start with an example. It's always best to start with an example. So we will have exercise 1, convert the following temperature. Okay. Now, convert the following temperature. So A will be 15 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. Okay, this is the first example. So we have 15 degrees Fahrenheit that has to be converted to degrees Celsius. Now let's solve. So we've established this equation, and that's what we are going to use for our exercise here. So we have Tc equal to 100 times Tf minus 32 divided by 180. Okay, so from here we will have that Tc, oops, what is going on? Okay, we will have that Tc is equal to 100 times Tf is 15, because Tf is the temperature in degree Fahrenheit. So it will be 15 minus this 32. 32 belongs to the formula, guys, okay? Divided by 180. So Tc will be, now here a lot of you make a mistake when you are plugging the numbers in the calculator. Please guys, do it step by step. So first let's do 15 minus 32. The result is minus 17. Now minus 17 divided by 180. The result is 0.094444. So this number times 100, then we get minus 9.44 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is our final answer. So it is possible, of course, to get negative numbers. Okay, that's why you have to pay attention to your calculations. So let's try another example. So we will convert, let's say, 45 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So pause the video, try to solve it yourself, and then compare with our result. Right, so hopefully you've paused the video, you've done a great job. Okay, now let's try together. So we have 45. The equation is the same. Tc equal to 100 times Tf minus 32 divided by 180. Okay, so Tc will be 100 times Tf is 45 minus 32 from the formula divided by 180. Now guys, again, let's do step by step, okay, step by step, so that you do not make mistakes. So let's do first 45 minus 32, which is 13, then 13 divided by 180, we get 0.072222 times 100, then we get 7.22 degrees Celsius. Okay, so it's clear and easy, hopefully, for you guys. Okay, let's just try another example. Okay, example C. So C, let's convert 100 and what is it? Okay. Oops. Let's convert 140 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees centigrade. Okay. Pause the video again. Try to do it in your own. Right. So guys, hopefully you've got this one right. But let's do it together. So Tc equal to the formula. Tc equal to 100 times Tf minus 32 divided by 180. Okay. So now that we have the formula, we just have to substitute the number. So it's 100 times Tf is 140 minus 32 divided by 180. So Tc will be 140 minus 32 will be 108. So 108 divided by 180, okay, will be 0.6. 0.6 times 100. The result, of course, is 60 degrees Celsius. Guys, step by step. When you do things step by step, you do not make mistakes. But when you try to do everything together, it is easier for you to make mistakes. Okay? Now let's move on. What if we want to convert from degrees Fahrenheit or from degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit? Okay, again, let's start with our initial formula, which was Tc over 100 equal to, then we have Tf minus 32 divided by 180. If we want to find Tf, it means we have to isolate Tf in our formula. And how do we go about doing that? There are many ways of doing that. Let's just use the cross multiplication. If we cross multiply, it means this part will multiply with this part, and then let me use black. Okay, this part will multiply with that part. Okay, cross multiplication. In this case, we will have 100 times TF minus 32 will be equal to TC times 180. Okay, this is the first step, but what we want to isolate is this guy here. Oops. We want to find these guys. Okay, TF. So we have to move this number to the other side. So how do we do that? This is multiplying. When we move it, we'll be dividing. So TF minus 32 will be equal to TC times 180 divided by 100. Okay? Then we have this guy, 32, which is doing a subtraction here. It's a negative value. When we move, we have to move this guy to the other side. Okay? Since this is minus, becomes plus. So we will have T, oops, let me use the red. So we will have TF equal to what we have here, TC times 180 divided by 100 plus 32. Why is it plus? Because it was minus, okay, in the left side. When we move it to the right side, it becomes plus. And this is the same thing as say that TF is equal to 32 plus 180 times TC divided by 100. Okay? So this is easy and straightforward. Okay, or we could even simplify this formula if we say TF equal to 32 plus 1.8 TC. Guys, which one do you prefer? This one with 1.8 or with that one? Okay, let me know. Let me know which one you prefer. Okay, but both of them are correct. Okay, now let's do some exercises. Okay, let me just write the formula here. We have that TF equal to 32 plus 180 over 100, okay, times DC. It's the same thing, okay? Or we could write TF equal to 32. When we do 180 divided by 100, will be 1.8. 1.8 times DC. I feel like this formula is easier to memorize, this one. Okay, but of course, this is also correct, and I could even write this way. DC 32 plus 180. So this is exactly the same thing as this one. Okay? So do not confuse yourself. So we have the formula here, and I think it's time for us to have some practice. Okay? Then the exercise will be number 2. Exercise number 2. Convert the following temperature. Okay. We convert the following temperature. So A, we want to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So it will be 25 degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. This is A, and B would be minus 10 degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, and C would be minus 3.25 degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit. Can you stop the video and try to solve these three exercises? Right, so guys, hopefully you've stopped, you've solved, and you got the right, okay, the right exercise. Okay, good. For the first one, so let me use the red again. So we will have 25. So temperature in Fahrenheit equal to 32 plus 1.8 times the temperature in degrees Celsius. So temperature in Fahrenheit will be 32 plus 1.8 times 25. Oh, this formula is so much easier. Don't you agree with me, guys? So 32 plus 1.8 times 25. So 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? So 25 degrees Celsius is 77. So if you hear an American say, oh, the temperature today is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. So he's saying basically the temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, now let's try the temperature with minus 10. Okay, so again, TF equal to 32 plus 1.8 times TC. So TF will be 32 plus 1.8 times, this is minus 10. Okay, when you multiply 1.8 with minus 10, the result will be minus 18. Okay, so so TF will be 14. Okay, will be 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, do not forget the unit, guys. Let's try this one again. We have TF. Let's use the red color. The formula is that TF equal to 32 plus 1.8 TC. So TF will be 32 plus 1.8 times minus 3.25. So TF will be 32 plus 1.18 times minus 3.25. Okay, and the result is 26.15. Again, guys, when you multiply 1.8 by minus 3.25, the result will be minus 5 minus 85, sorry, minus 5.85. Okay, and minus 5.85 plus 32 will give you 26.15, and the unit, of course, degrees Fahrenheit. Do not forget the unit, guys. Okay, I think that's it for this type of calculations. But before we close, I just wanted to show you something in the book, which is to find the temperature difference. Okay, we have an example here with the temperature difference. So temperature difference or change in temperature is the temperature final minus the temperature initial. If you guys remember, we've covered this last year, okay, in physics. So change in temperature equal to temperature final minus temperature initial. So if initially we have, let's say, 35 degrees centigrade, and then this is our T initial, okay, and T final, let's say, is 225 degrees Celsius. It means that the change in temperature will be 325 minus 35, okay? So will be 290 degrees Celsius. Now, another important thing is that the change in temperature in degrees Celsius is equal to the change in temperature for Kelvin, okay? This is very important. So the change in temperature in Kelvin is equal to the change in temperature for degrees Celsius, okay? So this example, a metal casserole dish is heated from 20 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature change on the Celsius and Kelvin scale? So the change will be the same in Kelvin and in Celsius, okay? So the difference will just be you convert first, okay? As you can see here, the change in degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Celsius, the change in Kelvin is 90 Kelvin, okay? So although the initial and the final values are different on the two scales, the numerical values of the change are equal, okay? So very important, guys. Thank you very much for your time, for your attention. We will finish here today, and tomorrow or next time we will meet again for our class. Okay, guys? Thank you. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye bye.